So tomorrow, we're only testing 2 bosses. We're testing 3 of them on Friday. And they actually made the times earlier, right? It used to be raid testing starts at 1 and then 2 and then 3. Now it's at 11 in the morning. So it's a bit earlier. I'm assuming that's for the European crowd to get more involved. I mean, I think the servers are going to crash tomorrow. That's my opinion, because this is the raid testing server, the one we're on right now, and it's just going to be flooded with people. I mean, on a regular beta, the servers are packed for testing. Now with all these extra invites, it's going to be fucking crazy. Mythic Plus starts at usually like 10 a.m., I believe. At least last beta it was. All right, so we got Earl Grax the Devourer. That's boss number 1. Is that the first boss of the raid? Yep, it is. Looks like all the abilities are in. What does he look like? Oh, okay. That's cute. Oh, no raid testing. Boom. Wait, that actually might be a fucking actual bug. Yeah, apparently the boss does a DC, and that's how he gets you out of the way. At 100 energy, boss causes disconnect. Yeah, man. Same thing with, I mean, Diablo 4 cinematic was gruesome and fucking awesome, but like I said, no Paladin, no Crusader. Not really interested. I'll probably play it just on launch. Just for the, like I said, the possibility of raids in Diablo 4 interests me a lot. A lot. I could probably tolerate playing a barbarian or a druid with raids in Diablo, like they have in Diablo Immortal. You know? Yeah. You try the new class? It's called Spiritborn. I'm assuming it's a caster type thing. Don't really care for them. Like I said, I just know what I like in Diablo, and that's the light. And Spiritborn does not seem like they are of the light. Like, I'm pretty adamant about me wanting to play a Paladin or a Crusader. So in the next 10 years, whenever that happens, and I will full-blown play the shit out of fucking Diablo 4. Let's see if that's a bug with the journal, by the way. If so, you might have to look online. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Not a lot of abilities on this first boss. Let's switch it to Heroic. Gleeful Brutality. What does it say for his overview? Old Grax attempts to devour players with voracious hunger and uses vicious slobber to place pools of syrupy drool, disgusting, throughout the arena. At 0 energy, Old Grax goes mad with hunger and continually gains applications of insatiable rage until return to 100 energy. Okay. So, deadly. Brutal lashings. Olgrax lashes himself to a player and all of their allies within 10 yards, inflicting 13 million nature damage divided between all lashed players. Olgrax then enrages in a carnivorous contest, pulling all lashed players towards him. The strength of Olgrax's pull is reduced by the number of lashed players. So I guess you have to, like, maybe only have a certain group that has to deal with this. Carnivorous contest. Olgrax plays a dangerous game of tug and war, pulling all players with brutal lashings towards his location. Any player who comes within 8 yards of Olgrax during the contest is devoured. Olgrax devours the player, inflicting 3.9 million physical damage every 1 second for until canceled, which means you're dead, pretty much. Is what that means. Syrupy drool, right? So he lashes himself to a player and people within 10 yards. So I guess you, I mean, I feel like you can just immune this shit, in my opinion. It feels like you can well, depending on who the player is. If the player can immune it, they should immune it. If not, then you have to probably assign a group of players to take the brutal lashings, right? Yeah, the strength of the pull is reduced by the number of players lashed. I mean, 13 million nowadays is divided between what? What's that? The HP of like 4 or 5 players? In heroic rating, it's like 25 million. Death Knights use Death AdvancedGG. Well, if they're chosen, sure. It's like the spider boss in Abras, except with the soak beforehand. Yeah. So that one seems like you just have to assign. Motherfucker, man. Okay, I guess we can't. Is there like a Wowhead post of the abilities so I don't have to keep dealing with this shit? Maybe let me just disable add-ons while I'm doing this, by the way. Maybe I should just disable my add-ons. Where the fuck does Blizzard find these adjectives? I don't know. Ugh. Actually, it might not even be add-ons. It might just be like a straight up UI issue. But let me disable let me disable my add-ons that I'm currently using. Oh yeah, just disable that. Oh, this isn't even needed to begin with. All right. All right, there we go. Back to raids. I mean, it could just be. Let me see. Yeah, it's not even my add-ons. It's just the whole thing is fucked up. Can anyone find me the Wowhead post with all the bosses and their abilities by any chance? Anyone good at just quick searching? Let me see if I can find it fast. War within raid boss abilities. Should be a post. Expansion overview. Here we go. Got it. Got it. All right. Much better. I guess we'll just kind of go over it. Like, yeah, that's all we gotta do. So, Slathering Maw. Olgrax spews web fluid at his current target tank, inflicting about 750,000 nature damage divided between all players within 10 yards of the impact. Oh, okay. Never mind. Afterwards, all players hit are pulled closer to Olgrax. Players within 45 yards after 4 seconds are devoured. Oh. 45 yards? Shit. That seems like a lot. Like... Amani Zandalari, thank you for the party of 70. Appreciate you. So, yeah, so he spews web fluid at his current target, which would... so, I mean, I'm assuming that's just the tank. So, there's going to be like a tank soak with other players. And then after we take the damage, we have 4 seconds to go out 45 yards. Seems like a lot of movement in this fight. Stalker's Webbings. Olgrax shoots webs over random destinations, inflicting 200,000 nature damage to players within 4 yards of impact and leaves behind Stalker's Netting. Stalker's Nettings reuse trap players, running them for 12 seconds. Players trapped suffer nature damage. Venomous Lash. I feel like these are actually outdated, but who knows. Olgrax whips around, inflicting nature damage on impact and additional nature damage every 1 second to all players. Players within 20 yards get knocked back. Digestive Venom. Your veins burn, inflicting 30,000 nature damage every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. Once removed, Venom erupts from your skin, inflicting nature damage to players within 7 yards. Seems like a dispel kind of ability. Here's the tank ability. Brutal Crush. He crushes a player in a cone in front of him, inflicting physical damage. In addition, the attack also afflicts players with 20 applications of Tenderized. Afflicted players receive 10% reduced healing. This effect stacks, but loses an application every 1 second. So that means we'll have, what, 200% reduced healing? The fuck? Why would you have... well, it'll just be... Yeah, it's 20 applications. So yeah, that's bad. And then Gnawing Frenzy. Ulgrass flies into a hunger and induced rage. Ravenous spawn for tanks. Emerging from Ulgrass, Ravenous Swarm must feed. Disembowel. The beetle bites at the player's guts, inflicting physical damage and additional physical damage every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. On death, the beetle's innards spill across the floor, creating a tempting appetizer. Feed. Hurl Viscera into Ulgrax's gullet to sate his hunger. Oh, I guess that's how you get his energy to 0. Interesting. Should be a pretty fun fight. Seems like a lot of moving around overall. What's the second boss we're doing? Is it the Blood Horror? Yeah, it's the Blood Horror. Well, let's see if the Blood Horror is bugged on the journal. Run your ass off. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's the dungeon journal. You got it. You got it. Let's see. Any bugs here? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see as we go from place to place. Let me... So this is the second boss. What's he look like? Looks disgusting and awesome. Phase 1, the Black Blood. Gruesome Disgorge. The Bloodbound Horror vomits on their current target, inflicting 1.5 million shadow damage in a frontal cone. Well, let me see if this crashes if I switch it to Heroic. Maybe Heroic just crashes. 2.1 million shadow damage in the frontal cone. Players hit are afflicted with Baneful Shift. Black blood seeps into the player, allowing them to briefly peer inside the unseeming. The realm oppresses the player with the highest form of toxicity, inflicting 217,000 shadow damage every 2 seconds for 40 seconds. Upon exiting, the player is afflicted with unseeming blight. Oh, so this seems like the tanks get sent down below or some shit. The unseeming temporarily scars the player, increasing damage taken from Baneful Shift by 500% for 1 minute. I wonder what happens down there, though. Yeah, so we get shifted down below something, but that's about all we know. It could just be like a terminology, like we just get a debuff and we take shadow damage for 40 seconds and we just have to wait till the timer's up to continue whatever. These are both deadly, healing, and alert and heroic. The Bloodbound Horror spews concentrated black blood around itself for 20, I guess, seconds, inflicting 13 million shadow damage every 0.25 seconds and applying internal hemorrhage to players caught within. So one of those run out abilities, probably. The Blood Horror draws in black blood from around itself before letting out a terrifying scream, inflicting 15.2 million damage, shadow damage to players within 0 yards. The blood is expelled back out at all players, inflicting shadow damage every 1 second for 10 seconds. That seems excessive. Crimson Rain. He rains blood drawn from the sky, coating all players in black blood, causing them to absorb 1.3 million healing. There you go, healers. You got something to do. That's kind of cool. I mean, honestly, 1.3 million healing absorbed in the grand scheme of things is not going to be that much. Because right now we're looking at numbers and we're seeing these big numbers, but don't forget, you know, your HP pool as a tank is going to be 10 plus million. DPS are going to be in the 6 to 7 million range. So it won't be that crazy. When you start playing WoW, when it started. You definitely tell they use Chat GPT to add extra words. Probably. Grass from Beyond. The Bloodbound Horror calls into the Unseeming to target multiple players, causing tentacles to begin to form at their location every 1 second for 12 seconds. After 3 seconds, each tentacle erupts, inflicting 1.7 million shadow damage to all players within 4 yards. Oh, so maybe that's what happens when you're down below. You see the tentacles in there. I love tentacle bosses. Super exciting. Black Blood. A river of blood seeps out of the Bloodbound Horror, inflicting 20% of maximum health as shadow damage to players standing within. And Black Sepsis, deadly. If no players are within reach, the Bloodbound Horror continually expels contaminated blood and inflicts 1 million shadow damage to all players every 2 seconds. So one of those, like, just stay in melee range. That's phase 1. See if phase 2 doesn't fucking crash me. Phase 2, creatures of the Unseeming aid the Bloodbound Horror. The Lost Watcher has an interrupt ability. The Lost Watcher channels the essence of the Unseeming into the Bloodbound Horror, causing it to absorb 8.7 million damage, increasing 1 second for 10 seconds. So, interrupt that shit. Spectral Slam. The Lost Watcher slams the current target, inflicting 5.2 million physical damage, which shouldn't be that much. It's only half our health pool. That's without mitigation, so should be less than that. And then the Forgotten Harbinger. The Manifest Horror. The Forgotten Watcher manifests a blood horror out of the Unseeming that slowly moves towards the Bloodbound Horror. And there's a blood pack. Blood horrors that reach the Bloodbound Horror are absorbed, inflicting 870,000 shadow damage to all players. So it looks like it's a mob that spawns and makes its way towards the Harbinger. So you have to just kill it, right? But then it says it increases the blood horror's damage done by 10% for 1 minute, and it stacks if you let it get to it. So one of the, looks like one of those, these little guys got a DPS of that. I mean, I'm assuming they're stunnable, knockbackable, robbable, leg sweepable, hodgeable. Yeah, so the first 2 bosses don't seem that bad for tomorrow's testing. Should be a pretty simple, how do we say, move out of shit, run out of shit. I think there's only one ability where you have to assign a group to do something, so it shouldn't be that bad. This beta or retail? Have you ever heard of it? If not, it's beta. If you have, it's retail. That's how I would do it. All right, before we start the bear tank dungeon to see our ravage damage with the changes, I'm going to go see how the lady and the puppy are doing, and then we'll get started. Oh, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to make sure the pup takes her morning meds and then eats her food. Sounds easy. But not with this fire-breathing dragon dog. She actually likes the food. I guess, the prescribed food. It's like meatloaf gravy. But it's like, what do they call it? Hydronized food. Alex Will, thank you. Appreciate it. You taste tested? Yeah, for sure. My man said drops? We have a drops command active? Hey, I guess there was one. Let me turn that off for, what was it? Destiny? Yeah, that was for Destiny. All right. Let me queue up for Cinder Brew Meadery. Good amount of ravage damage to be done there. Hopefully. Oh, he's doing good? Yeah, she's chilling. She's just taking meds and just eating her food. You know, constantly trying to trick her into taking her medication. She knows now, man. Like, she knows she's taking meds, so she just snuffs out the fucking medication out of, like, a treat. He used to just be like, oh, put the treat in a pill pocket, give it to her, and she eats it. Now she's like, sniffs it, eats around it, and then she'll, like, just spit the pill out, and you're just like, fuck. It's like, God damn it. Yeah, she now knows, like, every treat that it gets put into, so, you know, when she eats her food, she'll, like, part the Red Sea with her food. If she sees there's, like, a pill, she'll separate the pill in the middle of the bowl and separate the food to the left and the right, and then start eating the left and the right and leaving the pill in the middle. Cheese always works. No, cheese don't work for her. Cheese used to work. Oh, I do. I do sometimes put the pill right down her throat. Like, I just take the pill, go into her mouth, put it to the backside of her jaw, tilt her head up, and just wait till she swallows it. I got to do that sometimes. Just is what it is. She doesn't trust modern science. Nah, she definitely doesn't. Does it make a blue post about their fixing they did on a new beta build? Yep, it's called the development post. Gets posted every week whenever they do something. It was already posted with all the changes this week. Mythic Plus opens tomorrow at 10 a.m. and raid testing starts at 11. So we probably only have time to do like one dungeon before raid testing starts. And then after raid testing, we could probably do more dungeons. Unless they start raid testing like super, super early. But normally raid testing starts at 10 a.m. I kind of still don't like the way they do Mythic Plus testing. They still only have it limited to like 4 days of testing, and then that's it. It's like, why can't they just, I don't know, do Mythic raid testing forever and then just collect data as we go? But Arturius, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. That's just their new way of doing Mythic Plus raid testing. Could you explain the chose of the Etalents? Repeat, please. I do not comprehend. I do not understand. My choice of talents? Sure. I'm choosing every talent that has to deal with Thrash, Bleeding, and Maul, and AoE. That's Druid of the Claw. Druid of the Claw, left side of the tree. Chosen Zaloon, right side of the tree. Easiest way to explain it, because I can't explain every talent, every choice I make, because that would take over 45 minutes, and I don't want to do that. Bear tanking's okay. They do good damage. I mean, I would say them and Paladins probably have the 2 hero talent trees that are most stable and good. It feels like every other tank always has like one tree that's bad, one tree that's good. Feels like both bears and Paladins have both trees doing really, really well together. Sorry, cat weaving with claw is kind of non-existent. I don't think you need to, no. I mean, I don't cat weave normally anyway. Two L instead of GG, no. Don't know what that means. I thought that was supposed to be the flavor of the hero spec. Don't know. Maybe in raiding environment, bear tanks go feral for like a few bleeds or something. You feel like the claw bear will be the go-to for raid? I think so. Galactic Loon's Chosen seems definitely like a Mythic Plus tree. Oh yeah, what am I using for? Hey, look, 3 hunters again. What is it with this shit, man? What's my damage meter? Oh, you better hit Feign Death, bro. Better hit Feign Death. Fucking tank, bear tank threat sucks. That 100 left already. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel like bear tank threat has been like a problem for like a minute now. I don't know. And which is crazy because their damage doesn't reflect that at all. Their damage feels fine. Time for happy hour. Where's my drink? Wait, am I actually holding a drink up in the air? Oh, I guess not. Okay, yeah, I got to report that. They got to fix that shit. Does it work? Nope. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Bring drinks to guests. Does I have? Oh, there we go. That was
you here to help?
Yes, my countdown timer is for the early access of the expansion.
Your pal here signed some papers he didn't read. And now Goldie Baron-Bottom is CEO of this joint.
Help me, please. Get my meadery back, Outlander.
Oh, shit. Hey, explosion. What's up? She good? Oh. Most of it? Some of it? Does she eat the pill? That's all that matters. She ate the pill. That's a win.
No, my stills! They bypassed the filters! It's running too hot. The meat will be substandard.
What is that fucking...
More money. That's good business.
Cinderbrew was my personal directive. My pet.
Yeah, I feel like I said, outside of Incarn, it doesn't really feel like we're getting a lot of Ravage procs. So it also feels like you have to like time all your Ravage windows.
Elementals made of mead? Oh, my Cinderbrew!
Like 30% auto attack increase was definitely not. Yeah, someone popped Lust. Okay, cool. This should be fun. Dude, marksmanship is fucking slapping, dude. Holy shit.
That meat elemental took months of R&D. You goody-goodies don't know who you're dealing with.
822 worldwide.
More damage?
Yeah, but once again, that's early access. Just so we're clear. And of course, we have a fucking happy-go-lucky Death Knight who is pulling everything. That's fine. Dude, paladins are gonna be kings of this fucking dungeon.
My bees! You put them in cages? They should be free gathering pollen in the forest.
You get to lock up your bees. Letting them be free range was too much labor.
At this point, I might as well just get fucking stunned. This stupid ass slow.
Right, Bank? Bank!
Didn't even hit Ravage there. I'm just not expecting Ravage to work on normal trash. Did they buff Unholy? Unholy seems to be doing like a fucking absurd amount of extra damage compared to last week. I think that's just a good player. Yeah, you can tell he's a sweaty player because he's literally going ahead of the tank and pulling like 8 trash packs at a time to pad his number so he can see how much AoE he's doing.
But I'm still boss, and this is you take out my bomb man.
You can tell who the sweaties are when you're in these dungeons.
Now you're riding my bees like some nature-loving weirdo. I guess I'm gonna have to show ya and your rock-headed friend who's boss.
Can't wait for this trash on Fortified. That's why I'm kind of excited for Mythic Plus tomorrow, because you finally get to see a really good data on your damage without having, like, you know, without seeing 3 hunters per dungeon, 3 warlocks. Like, everyone's just only queuing for, like, meta shit right now. I can't even tell you when the last time I saw a fucking shaman was, honestly. I have no idea when I last saw a shaman. Got a ring and some boots. Need to fix Tempest for Ellie. It's because we have 0 communication from the devs. Yeah, you all were saying that about hunters until yesterday, and now you're all like hunter fight, and everyone's all hunter party time. Honestly. Yeah, Ravage number 2 in damage. That's more like it. That's definitely more like it. 15% of your damage. Ravage. How much is the dot? 6% is the dot. I mean, 22% of my damage is my hero talent tree. See, that's good. That feels heroic. That feels awesome. That's some good shit. You know? I like that. I like that. Yeah, last week Ravage was like 3rd, not even 3rd, like 5th or 6th in damage. Yeah. Single target, though, not so much. I don't know. I feel like Elun's Chosen is going to do better single target than because, like I said, outside of your window of Incarn, like, I'm not getting, like, any procs. Like, if I were to pull this up on Warcraft logs, which I'm not logging, obviously, you'll probably notice that all of my Ravages are happening in the Incarn window. Outside of that, you're getting, like, 1, maybe, like, 45 seconds later, 2, if that. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I still think I think they need to buff it even further. I think Ravage needs to proc maybe like 50% more instead of 30, and maybe drop down the damage by about 15% and see how it does then. Teeny Priest, thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate it. If I didn't buy that, but did you have a chance to get beta without a sub? The only way to get a beta right now is through a giveaway or through a random invite. That's it. But yeah, I mean, ideally $90 is what you have to pay. Or 40 or 30, depending if you already pre-ordered the basic edition. You know? Are they playing NCAA or new Madden? No. I'm not big on college football. I know D. Carter is super excited for it. He'll definitely be streaming that shit. But yeah, there would be a small chance to get into the beta. Very small. But in the meantime, I could do a giveaway right now for a beta key. Real quick. Since I got sent like 8 of them. And as usual, it'd be nice that the people who join the giveaway are those who need beta, and not that those that already have beta. I don't want to give someone a beta key and be like, oh, I didn't know this is a beta key giveaway. So I am doing a beta key giveaway right now. I'll do a few throughout the day, probably some more tomorrow. I only have like 7 or 8. So like I said, I mean, the odds of people needing a beta key, at least right now, is pretty slim. There are some that do need it, but you know, I gave a few to some friends that needed it yesterday. I think I did it right. There you go. So if you guys want a chance to win a beta key, just type in the chat #GiveBeta. And I'll roll the winner after the next dungeon is over. Same for those people watching on YouTube. If anyone on YouTube needs a Twitch beta key, come into the Twitch chat and type in the command if you have an account. Booba still supposed to whisper you if it confirms it. I think so. I think they took that functionality out. He might still whisper you. I mean, you could type it in more than once. I don't care. Yeah, I saw a couple of streamers doing like beta key giveaways online and shit, and I was like fucking like maybe like 50 people joined. That just goes to show how many people have the Epic Edition pre-ordered, you know. Oh, we got a paladin. Holy shit, not hunters in the group. What is this nonsense? Wait. Are they here? Okay.
The Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Belladar. But of late, the devotees have become secretive, hostile.
Yes, Drew of the Claw. 70 total, that's off. No, it's not off at all.
The gods sought to kill you.
Make sure you're also following the channel, by the way. You have to follow the channel to actually go into the giveaway. Just FYI. A lot of people forget that Moobot requires a follow.
Draw them away and defeat them.
Can you show damage? I can show current segment. See, the paladin knows to click the middle thing for us. Where's the mini boss at? Oh, did we kill him in that entire trash? Oh, there he is. Captain Suleiman. I mean, I'm assuming the beta keys work everywhere. I've never known beta keys to be region specific. We gonna find out, ain't we? We gonna find out. I had a question with, so does having an enhancement shaman with Wind Fury in groups affect auto attack damage? In raids? Is that like what is that based off of nowadays with shamans? Auto attack rate? So would that increase the proc rate of Ravage in a raid if you put a bear tank in a group with an enhancement shaman? If my Ravages proc off of auto attack speed, it just gives you faster auto attacks. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I need. That's what procs Ravage. That's what procs my hero talent. We should probably test that out. Are there any enhancement shamans in the chat? They could do a dungeon. I kind of want to test it out. Oh, the paladin never gave us the buff. Interesting. Let me ask him to give us the buff. I said I don't think I see it.
Elena, they have stopped the production of our weapons.
There you go. Now we have the buff. Oh shit. So I don't know why Blizzard did that, but you know, as a prot, I don't mind it. Oh, the buff gives you 30 minutes of doing increased holy damage with your abilities. And it procs a lot. Like, it'll be your top 5 damage in this dungeon. It's literally insane. It makes it, like, at least in Mythic Plus, it's almost mandatory if you want to time keys properly to bring a priest or a paladin with you. It'd be weird not to at this point.
Ours is the true path to the Arathi. By fang and claw.
Oh, battle cry, no bueno.
By fang and claw.
After this, I need to make a weak aura for Ravage. Since Luctos' weak auras are not updated for Bear. I think he's done Death Knight, Paladin, and what else has he done? And I think Warlock. But I think you can only see it on his Discord if you're a sub, so. Yeah, make your money, baby. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. I ain't gonna judge. Wait, am I just saying anything with fluid form? No, I don't cat weave. I guess I don't see the point in it, like where the extra damage is going to be coming from. Since Jewel of the Claw kind of handles all that. Add-ons don't work at all. How'd you fix? I just get the updated versions from the CurseForge website. I mean, they've been working for everybody else.
They belong to that old fool's sister Blades.
Fire tanks on top of the meters because Ravage is pretty disgusting on AoE. Ravage is not capped, by the way. Yeah, Ravage isn't capped at all. So, yeah, when you get that shit pumping, problem is the. Oh, I might die here. No, I'm good. I'm dead. Yeah, that, like I told you, man, that consecrated is nasty. Oh, we lose the buff though. Now the paladin would have to come back to us here, click the thing in the middle, and give us the buff, but he didn't die, so now we just do the rest of the dungeon without the holy buff. See, if I'm a bear and I click on it, I get no option. If you were a paladin or a priest, it would say, give everyone more damage. Yay. What's your order of tank enjoyment? Paladin, bear, probably DK, warrior. Vengeance is pretty good. I don't know. I just hate the vengeance. What is it called? I hate the vengeance hero talents. I don't like any of them. Honestly, I don't know what it is. I just not a fan. He got murdered pretty hard. Yeah, Vengeance is a little weird. I'm still never keen on how the whole like Soul Cleave versus Soul Bomb or Spirit Bomb is supposed to work, honestly. I still don't get that part of it. Like I've seen, like I've looked at logs from Raider.io players that are like 3,400, and some are just full blown Spirit Bomb players that do a shit ton of damage with Spirit Bomb. Others, their top damage is Soul Cleave and not Spirit Bomb. It's like one or the other. I don't know why there's a difference in the two. Might be just a playstyle thing. I don't know. Gotta move that fucking window. Totally one of those 5 targets that has problems with aggro and healing in big packs. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we're in trouble now. Unfortunate. The healer's struggling. I mean, to be fair, in any key, you would wipe just by pulling 2 packs. Because no one's interrupting shit. So no one's interrupting, like, the 4 casters doing Holy Smite or anything like that, so. Oh, give us the buff, give us the buff, give us the buff. Yay, we got the buff. That buff helps so much with damage. So much. Just use Bear Sigils there. Oh, for sure, man. I wish I had double chains and double silence and double misery and double everything else. That'd be so awesome. It's so stupid. By the way, type in the chat hashtag give beta if you guys want a chance to win a beta key. And make sure you have your Twitch whispers enabled. If you don't have them enabled, then I will not give you a beta key and I will give it to somebody else. You may think the mods are not patient when it comes to that kind of shit, but I'm way less patient than they are for that. The tools about the buff? Dude, it literally just says damaging spells and abilities do holy damage. Doesn't tell you how much, you just do a lot of it. Can you imagine this room with some of the affixes that are coming up? Especially with the 30% more magic damage taken or 20%. Imagine the 30% more caster speed, like the Bloodlust on mobs. Like, we're going to get fucking destroyed in here, dude. The only tank that's going to survive in here are probably fucking Prop Paladins, Death Knights, and Vengeance Demon Hunters. Everybody else, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck, dude. Oh, you can LOS this whole room. I would. That's what I normally do. I just pull, like, this whole right side. Like, you only have to kill this trash pack, and the middle trash pack. Because they pull with the boss like Cathedral. Everything else you can ignore. And you're going to ignore it for sure.
Sacred flame will cleanse your transgressions. Burn by sacred flame. By blaze they purify. Burn by sacred flame. Brothers and sisters, hearken to the flame.
Did you not do the AoE blind anymore?
My blaze be purified. Burn by sacred flame.
I'll be with Tom Pat over here, bro. Everyone should just be killing shit.
The Empire will see you burn.
Dun, dun, dun. I did a lot more damage to that dungeon than the last one.
These zealots no longer steer our faith towards destruction.
I mean, it didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Blessing of the Sacred Flame. I mean, still, 3% of my damage was the fountain buff, but we also didn't have it for like half the dungeon. Usually that shit's like top 10. But yeah, same thing. I mean, look at that. Ravage and Thrash basically at the same. I mean, only 66 casts and it did 52 million damage. The dot was number 4 that time with 8.4. That's such a good ratio, man. When your hero talent does 22% of your damage, that's just always good. It feels so good. Not enough specs have that, right? And then all the stuff in the middle is also pretty damn good too. But yeah, I can definitely tell the buff though. I still can't tell. Like I said, once again, outside of the Incarn window, Berserk window, you're barely getting any Ravages. It's like one every other trash pack, which that is garbage. So they definitely have to tune and adjust that unless the intentional gameplay is for you to get the most out of your Ravages during an Incarn window. So you have to, like, you know, think about when to do it properly. But, you know, yeah, I was just going to say that. Over the next couple of months, everything's going to get buffed, nerfed, adjusted. Some of the wording is going to change in all of the different, you know, hero talents, you know? How did the trinket do? Ooh, that trinket is Garbo. What healing done? Damn, I did just as much healing as the Holy Paladin, 308. Yeah, Ursoc's Fury will do that. Ursoc's Fury will do that. All right, let's pick a winner for this beta key stuff. RT Mouse, you are the winner. Are you in the channel RT Mouse? You are following, which is nice. Or RTC Mouse? RTC Mouse. I'll give you a solid 2 minutes to response. If not, I'll pick another winner. Like I said, tolerance for waiting around for shit, not here today, boys. It's plain and simple. Yeah, RTC Mouse, are you in the channel? Should have been me. I mean, it could be you if he doesn't respond. Going once, going twice. Not that fast. Calm down there, Turbo. You got to wait a few more. Got to wait a minute or two. RTC Mouse, where are you? No longer these in the Discord? No, not for beta keys. Not for beta keys. RTC Mouse, where are you? One more minute, RTC Mouse, and then we pick somebody else. Oh, yeah, Jerry West just passed away at the age of 86. Rest in peace. Laker great, dude. Man lived a good life. I clearly said dibs. Gonna post the announcement a few more times and then give you 30 seconds. The NBA logo, yeah. I'm RTC Mouse's brother. He said I can have it. Did he? Did he say that? What? That's crazy, dude. All right. Didn't I? How about... Do we have an Escati in the channel? How about an Escati? I don't know why this is a hard thing to do. Just follow the channel and be here when the winner gets announced. It's not really hard. You know, it's such a simplistic way of doing things. How about Escati? Easy, Cotii. I think you say it that way. That fucker has 2 minutes. My friends call me Escati. I call you the loser of the beta key giveaway. Escati, are you in the channel? I'll give this guy a minute, if not denied. Memcom, thank you for the 70 months. Appreciate it. Big oof. I know, right? I'm telling you, people just already have a beta, then just join the giveaway and then just AFK. I'm his Italian brother, Biscotti. Oh, Lord. Yeah, how about Escati? Is he here? People just sign up and leave? Yeah. That's Twitch for you. Easy Scotty. Oh, do you say it Easy Scotty? Maybe his name is Easy Scotty. Easy Scotty, are you here? Maybe that's how you pronounce it? Scotty do, Scotty don't. He is a Diet Coke of followers. I'm his dad, John Cotty. That's good. I like that. I like that. AFK Scotty. All right, denied. How about let's see. How about this guy? This guy's even an icon. How about Wigworm 420? How about Wigworm 420? Are you here? Let's see if Wigworm wants a beta key. Honestly, I'm just a couple of seconds away from just posting the beta key in chat and just saying, here, have fun. Yeah, Wig is Wigworm. He's not even in chat. You can't, yeah, dude, you can't even give him away. You know, years ago. Hey, there you go. He's there. He's there. We got him. We got him. We got one. We got one. We got one. Please tell me your fucking Twitch whispers work, bro. Please, God, tell me your Twitch whispers work. Yo, Wigworm, can you type in chat one more time? I'm trying to capture your name really quick so I can whisper you. Newt, thank you for the sub. Hold on. Is it Wigwam or Wigwarm? Oh, it is Wigwam. Okay. Respond to your Twitch whispers, please. Should be a little pop-up at the top of the screen. Top of your screen to the left of your icon. Should be like a whisper tab, notifications tab, prime sub tab, and then there should be a whisper tab. Looks like a little box. Why is this so hard? Wigwam, bro. I mean, you responded, and now I'm giving you a chance to get the key, bro. You just got to respond in the whispers. Just top of the screen. Hey, there you go. Fucking hell. Fucking shit, bro. Here, there's your beta key. Have fun. Enjoy the beta. Good lord, man. All right. I can go back to playing video games now. Yeah, so it only took a total of 10 minutes to pick a winner for a beta key. At this rate, we'll have so many keys. The hell, there's keys after all? Well, I mean, those are the beta keys that I got from the collector's editions. So the collector's editions and the box collector's editions physical that were given away for the subathon, they sent me the keys, so I'm just giving away those keys because the people who win those boxes aren't going to need the beta key because the expansion will already have come out. So I'm just giving you the keys from the pre-orders. Yeah, Blizzard's not providing any keys for streamers right now, like, at all. Because it's not needed, man. Like, so many people have beta. Yeah. Yeah, because we ordered 8 collector's editions. 1 for me, 1 for Lula, and 6 for the subathon. So they want the $90. Oh, for sure. Yeah, of course. I mean, they literally damn near are trying to push the $90 purchase at every point in time. Oh, dudes, my team is already working it, boys. We're phase 1 already happening. Oh, that's gonna look so good. That's gonna look so fucking good, dude. That's just gonna look sick. Yeah, bro. Told you, man. We're working on the notifier already. Yeah, that's just gonna be insane. Now imagine when that's going to be there 24/7 above my camera. Then Xalatath stabs the fuck out of it with Sargeras' sword. It's going to be so cool. I think this may be the best sub notifier we've done. It's definitely going to be the most ambitious, for sure. And that's just like them doing like stupid preliminary copy pasta shit. Did you try Lunar Beam Druid? You mean Loon's Chosen? Yeah, we played that already, but that didn't get buffed like Ravage did. So I'm only playing the shit that got buffed. Like, for instance, I believe. Yeah, I think they. I'm pretty sure they nerfed the Blood Beast. I'm gonna see how bad they nerfed it. I mean, that fucker was doing like 21% of your damage. Is dealing 50% of the damage accumulated. Wasn't it 100% last week? I don't know. We'll see how busted it is. What's the other ability that got changed? Infliction of Sorrow. Yeah, that was the other one that got a. I think it got like a buff. Pretty sure. Will the World Soul Glow be animated? Of course. It's not going to be a still shot. I'm not I'm not a pleb or simpleton of sub notifiers. Of course it's going to be animated. And it's going to be animated the entire time, by the way. Like, yeah, the whole sub notifier is going to be like the world soul is going to be always above my camera, like at all times, like even when there's no subs, it's going to be there just glowing, just to be something pretty to look at, you know, because of the War Within theme. But then when somebody subs, then like an animation of Xalatath is going to appear. It's going to walk towards the world soul on my screen, and it's going to take Sargeras' sword and stab it. It's pretty violent. And then if you give me a sub, if you give me a tip or a bit, you're going to see a nice little twerking male or female earthen with a big beard, female beard twerking for money. I mean, why not? Hey, look, man, we got to fund rips for the next year. So we got to, we got to do something. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something. I don't like missing rips weeks, but, it is what it is. I think Demon Hunters, right now with the current affixes, Vengeance Demon Hunters are going to dominate Mythic Plus. And it's not even close either. It's like Vengeance is up here and everybody else is like down here. Especially when you have like bloodlusted, 30% hasted casters and taking 20% more magic damage and all this other shit. The kind of control that Vengeance Demon Hunters have are going to dominate 100%. 100%. It's not even Sigil of Silence. It's everything. Think about the week where the mobs that are physical reflect damage on you. I don't know. How long is the expansion of the trilogy? 2 years? No, every expansion should be about 18 months. 20 months, actually. You see the dual auto and top series 2 for Wemby and CJ Stroud? I did. And I'm opening up a full case of that this Saturday. A full 12-box hobby case this week. Metza said this will be the last saga of WoW. There'll be drastic changes. Not sure what will happen. It's just going to be another story, and we're going to go somewhere, probably. I'm not looking too much into what he's been saying about that stuff, to be honest with you. I'm not saying it's not going to be cool. I'm just saying, like, people are just overthinking, like, post-saga. Look at Destiny 2, right? Destiny 2 just finished the final shape story, but now there's a new threat, right? Coming up in the next update. Same shit for WoW. Not to mention, we're like years away from that. We're like that's like 6-7 years. I think everyone agreed earlier that the new affixes might be negligible in damage, but the problem is going to be the community outlook on it. That's all I've been saying. Yeah, sure. Maybe 5-10% damage is not a lot, but the amount of gatekeeping that's going to happen in groups is definitely going to piss off a lot of people. And I think certain weeks, certain specs are going to have a hard time finding a group unless you run your own key. And if you run your own key, you're going to be tempted to gatekeep because you know what you need to succeed. So, because like I said, it's no longer a 1%er thing. The mentality of metas and 1%ers have been seeping into the casual player base for years now. I used to think maybe 8 years ago, whatever, casuals will just do whatever they got to do, right? But now it's becoming more and more and more meta. People now are watching the streams and watching the YouTubes and listening to Dratnos and listening to Dorky and listening to Max and listening to all the 1%ers. And when they tell you something is good and they start telling you what's going to be good each week, when Raider.io makes their news post or Wowhead makes their news post, best specs to play for this week, that's going to cause a lot of gatekeeping and it's going to just be a shitstorm within the community. That's just the way it is nowadays. And that's how it's going to happen. I'm not saying if you're, let's say a warrior in which, as a DPS, the only good damage you're going to do is the damage where you do the week where you do 30% more bleed damage. Yeah, right. People might not bring you on a holy or shadow damage week because you're not the school of damage type. Just saying. I mean, I don't think you're going to deplete a key. Like I'm saying, whoever you bring actually doesn't matter. You will finish the dungeon with any composition on any week. I'm just saying the mentality of the community will be the downfall of those affixes. And we'll see how quickly Blizzard can pick up on that. Is WoW becoming more pay to win? What? Sure. Do you want a mount from Farok? We're selling in our guild if you're interested. You just got to buy like $600 worth of tokens. Something like that. Now, if they get rid of Tyrannical and Fortified, which they should, then it'll be goated. Excuse me. I'll give Tree 50 gold. How much is the mount? I don't know how much worse. I mean, I think we have like double sale runs tonight, maybe even triple. I don't know. We've been selling it, I think, for like 5 million. I can see if Les is online. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if we're booked or not booked. Legion best expansion, true or false? I mean, second best to BC for me, at least. What do you mean gold buys BOE? Yeah, you could buy BOEs with gold, but I mean, you can't buy a full set of gear with money. You could buy yourself like 2 pieces, and most of the time, those 2 pieces are usually irrelevant. Blizzard has kind of made it so that you don't need to spend gold on BOEs because you could just get just as good gear from running a Mythic Plus. I think what's going to happen with the new, and here's what I think is going to happen with the new affixes. I think as we keep testing, and tomorrow once again Mythic Plus testing starts, we're probably going to end up seeing, and a good test to try tomorrow is like, you know, let's put in an affix like, let's say, what's the second one called? The one that does more shadow and holy damage. Let's run a nice comp of like double shadow priest, prop paladin, rep paladin, and blood DK, or excuse me, or like frost DK, right? And see how fast you complete a key, like a +9. Then run the same 9, right? But without any of the schools of magic with different specs, and then see how it is and compare. That would be probably a good way to see if that damage is relevant. Samurai Will, thank you. My guess is that as the weeks go by, the percentage of the kiss part of the kiss curse, the kiss part of the affixes, they're going to keep decreasing that damage. So instead of like on the bleed week, your bleed's doing 30% more damage, it'll be down as far as maybe 5%. I think they want to start high and then bring it down. Oh yeah, dude. I plan on fucking pushing that dungeon on Holy Affix week for sure. What is it? 10% more damage for holy damage and shadow, and then you get the buff, right? It's gonna be disgusting. Max Mythic plus Vault 12 or 13? 10? Right? 9 or a 10. You can only get you can only get the highest crest now from a 9+ instead of a 6+. So that's already gonna piss people off. But you know, it's just it's the Ian way of thinking. Ian just doesn't really like the fact that, you know, people are getting Mythic raid gear from spamming 6s, and that's what I bet. And even in our Discord, I've kind of like said my piece on that. I'm like, look, y'all did such a great job with Dragonflight, right? Catering to casuals, and casual players were so happy to get gear. And it's like, don't ruin that, man. Don't regress on the crest system. You know, make it a 7 or maybe an, you know, but like a 9. I don't know. I get the mentality, but don't regress on that. Like the reason why Dragonflight was so successful is it's not the story, obviously, right? It's because you created the biggest casual gearing expansion in the history of World of Warcraft. Greater than Wrath by leaps and bounds. Don't regress on that mentality because you don't want to lose those casuals again. You know, you don't want to lose the casual player base because that mentality. Let people cook, man. Let them fucking cook. Yeah, and then the third affix is now coming in quicker, right? I think right now on retail, past 2 tiers, the third affix comes at a +10, right? Now the third affix comes at a +7. So yeah, I would agree. If you want to make people work for a crest, at least make it a +7 because that's when they deal with an extra affix. It will make the dungeons harder. You know? Is it actually an Ian decision? I mean, he's the game director. He's the guy that has to sign off on everything. Yeah, I would assume him and the upper people in charge of WoW are the ones who would make the decisions. You know, some regular dev isn't saying this is it, this is how it's going to go, right? Above a game director. And the first season will be the most roughest season, right? Because that's when we have the least amount of item level. Casual should be able to get to the same item level easily enough as soon as they'll do it much more slower anyway. Right, that's my point. They're doing it much more slower. It shouldn't be that way. Just let them go at a simple pace. But 7 would be a good middle ground, yes. Once again, we'll see what happens. If you told us 2 years ago you would need to do 19s to get max rewards, people would have really flipped. Yeah. But like I said, I mean, I say it's an Ian decision because Ian has always been super, super adamant about Mythic Raiders getting Mythic shit. Right? Mythic is Mythic. Mythic should be harder than everything else. No one should be able to get Mythic Raid gear quicker than Mythic Raiders can get Raid gear. But it's never the case. We always get gear faster than casuals, no matter what. But yeah, I mean, these changes are basically regressing on the accumulation of Mythic aspects compared to Dragonflight. I mean, for a casual player, the difference between a 6 with 1 affix and now a 9 with 3 is insane. I think the Mythic system should be abolished and they should give us something new, more exciting. Yeah, but whatever comes out that's more exciting will just be the same thing, rating for better gear, right? All you're doing is replacing the word Mythic with something else because you're tired of hearing the word Mythic. They could call it fucking Giga Chad mode or some shit. It wouldn't matter. It'd be the same mentality. There's nothing more exciting than the hardest content in the game. That's just what it is. Is this the TWW waiting room? Yeah. pretty much. Only 71 more days of waiting. No big deal. How's Popeye looking? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't get why they're regressing on the mentality. It feels like Blizzard knows they're back on top for a couple of years now, and then they get a little cocky with their attitude. Like casual players getting gear fast, if that's a bad thing, then okay, I don't know. I feel like it's a good thing. I haven't seen any Mythic Raiders complain that casuals are getting gear as fast as they are. Like I said, it's statistically impossible, or else you're not really a Mythic Raider if that's the case. Think they could do a middle group between Heroic and Mythic and Raiding. Come on, man. You want another difficulty? Dude, Heroic AOTC was the easiest it's ever been in Dragonflight. I don't know if that's what you mean. I'm just saying, like, if you look at the amount of Heroic kills expansion to expansion, Dragonflight destroyed every other expansion since the inception of AOTC. Let's call that difficulty flex. Yeah, but Mythic is then a wall slap for weeks. Right, and that's how it should be. You should have to progress for weeks on the hardest content in a game if you're the average player. What do you want? Like, you want story mode LFR, super easy. Then you want normal, easy. Then you want Heroic, which is just normal damage, in my opinion. Then what do you want? Like, normal-ish? And then you want Mythic? Flex rating Mythic would be sick. Oh, they're never doing that. I can tell you that 100%. People have suggested it. They've suggested it, and it's been shot down every time I've seen someone mention it in our private Discord. Like they shut that shit down quick. That's like saying we need 4 traffic lights so you know when it's about to turn yellow. Damn, bro. I can't even see my damage on that pull. I can't see the nameplates. Ooh, stun. Let's see, 1.something million damage. Where was the blood? Damn, the blood beast still did 20% of my damage. I mean, a big pull like that, I would imagine it does. I wasn't really even pressing my buttons the way I should have too. I was just kind of fucking around. I was reading chat. And I didn't even know I pulled that much. Once we get better weak auras, we'll have a better idea. Oh, does Plater work now? I keep forgetting that Plater works. I need to get my... Hopefully my Plater works. That's the one that I care about the most, is the one that I have. He just got fucking murdered, bro. Let's see. Yeah, the Blood Beast exploded for 500,000 damage there, so he's still exploding for a pretty good amount of deep damage. So I don't think the change to it maybe nerfed it as much.
And now Goldie Baron Bottom is BEO of this joint.
Help me. Let's get my meat back, Outlander.
Gotta save for the next trash pull. This the beta? Does this dungeon look recognizable to you? You know, it does look a little bit like Storm Style Brewery. I can see a little resemblance in there. A little shorter hallways, though, not as tall. Hold on, I gotta pick up these ads that spawn over here. Else they'll kill a goddamn range. There you go. Oh shit, what the fuck?
Personal directive, my passion. It's ruining everything.
Oh shit. You will need to kill this thing. Somebody left the dungeon. Yeah, somebody pulled. I tried to wait for the dude, but you know, what can I say? People are just impatient. Some people are actually leaving dungeons if the DPS is too fast that they can't actually get any kind of like damage profile for themselves. It's understandable, honestly. Oh, there's the Blood Beast. Oh, by the way, word of the wise: do not use slappy hands on this fight. I've done it plenty of times and caused a few issues. Not really a good place to use it. I've sucked in all the mobs into the boss to have the boss heal with like that. The boss has like a shield that's like 3 times its HP. Are people rage quitting dungeons? Oh yeah, all the time. all the time. Oh yeah, Final Sting might kill some people. Forgot about that ability. That was a nice explosion. Thank you, Percy. Appreciate it.
My bees! You put them in cages! They should be free gathering pollen in the forest!
Can't lock up your bees. Letting them free range is too much labor. And their anger and frustration just makes their honey spicier. Right, Frank? Frank!
Oh. Oh, DC. I think they'll be okay. They should be fine. I used to do competitive shooters, but WoW is just so much more fun. So what you're trying to say is you got older, your reflexes got slower, and World of Warcraft just got easier. I've been there, buddy. I know what you mean. It happens. After 28, bro, the shooter stuff just, you're not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Look, I was a competitive Quake WTF fucking TFC player, Team Fortress Classic and Day of Defeat player for like 5 years before WoW came out in my late teens and early 20s. After I started playing WoW, I couldn't do shooters again. I just didn't have it. My ass is so old that I was playing with Fatality when he was a teenager. And we're both in our 40s now. Fatality was actually in my Team Fortress Classic, Team Fortress, Classic clan for like a couple of months, but he was actually bad at the game. So he stopped playing it. And I was like, oh my God, the legend Jonathan Wendell is in your clan. I'm like, bro, he's a pretty bad soldier. That's why he went back to playing fucking, what was it? What was his game? I played that one too. Unreal Tournament or whatever. Train your reflexes and there's no problem while aging a bit. Nah, dude, it's not gonna happen. When you're looking at the Counter-Strike Go and Call of Duty tournaments, you don't see 40-year-olds in that shit, bro. You don't, you know? Although I will say I was pretty stoked to see that Black Ops 6 is bringing back Prestige. That makes me very tempted to play. They're bringing back Prestiging. It's like what is it? It's like 10 levels of Prestige, right? And then you get to go up 1,000 more levels, like Paragon. Out of disrespect, he's like 42 doing pro stuff. Stop it. He said Dr. Disrespect is 42 doing pro stuff. Dude, Dr. Disrespect would get fucking ass rammed in any FPS tournament against real fucking players. Stop it right now. Very entertaining guy, for sure. What happened to the rest of this dungeon? Where'd everyone fucking go? What just happened? Never knew COD Prestige was removed. What happened when you reached max rank? I don't know. I stopped playing after they took out Prestige. Peaked as the 2-time blockbuster champion. Yeah, he pretty much peaked at that point for sure. I mean, so let me find out. It says Black Ops 6 is bringing back the traditional prestige system. In the game, players who reach max level can choose to start over with their unlocked gear and go through the game again. I see a YouTube post from 5 years ago that says prestige system removed, but why? So it's definitely removed. Whoever's leader is not hitting I and then pressing this. Yeah, I keep seeing X Defiant. Did that game come out yet? Isn't it coming out like officially pretty soon? I have yet to even play that game, but oh, it's already out. How's it doing? Oh, you know, like a game like that has to be extremely Twitch driven. I can't imagine that game is going to just do good on its own without content creators being paid to play it. Wait, you're saying it came out already? Are you sure? I don't even see it on Twitch. Maybe it's not showing for me. 13,000 people playing it right now. Eh. With drops, too. That's pretty bad. I'm like, that's with drops. Neo Comics, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Really bad netcode and hitting fun game, but after 4 games, you're like, I'm good. Typically, the way Treyarch has made it in the past CODs, when you hit level 1,000, you can grind and get more unlocks for old prestige badges. PTR is up today? Don't know. Wait. Yeah, I think this is bugged. It's like not allowing us to hit yes on this. There we go. Fucking weird. What the hell? Oh yeah, we got people. We got people. All right. Back to it. Come on, bro. What is happening right now? Did they say the PTR was going to be up pretty soon? Was there an announcement for it? I would imagine they're not going to bring up the PTR while we're raid testing and Mythic Plus testing this week. Are you using the trinket? Wait, is the trinket causing a crash? Because yes, I did use it. They posted it Monday. Oh, that's interesting. That's a thing. This build is a bit unstable. A bit. The PTR is only copying your characters for Warband. It opens on the 17th for testing, actually, but they want you to log in and copy a bunch of characters over to get ready. Oh, okay. Gotcha. After this dungeon is over, which is another boss here or two, we will do a giveaway for another beta key. Once again, you must be in the Twitch chat to respond, and you must have your Twitch whispers enabled. We had to go through 2 people who didn't respond at all. FYI, I will choose a winner if you did not respond in 2 minutes. If you have to go take a shit or piss or go do something, you have about 7 minutes to do it. The keyword will not be give beta, by the way. It'll be another keyword. Sir Toasted, thank you for the 22 months. Appreciate it. I mean, you can type it all you want, though. I mean, if it until the mods ban you, then you can't win the beta key at all. Pedro from Portugal, thank you for the T1. Are we all here? I think we're all here. Let's try not fucking. Man, my Blood Beast didn't even kill anything there. Yeah, so the Blood Beast didn't really go down in damage. Not sure what adjustments Blizzard made to it with its damage and healing. Seems in big pulls it's still doing like the most damage of your entire spec.
Disrupted my business, but I'm still boss, and this is still my meadery. You take out my bond man, my my prototype and my beekeeper. And now you're riding my bees like some nature-loving weirdo. I guess I'm gonna have to show ya and your rock.
I follow you since 17 and I've never subscribed. Thanks for all those free streams, friend. Keep it up. Thank you. No problem, I think. But I appreciate the sub, Pedro. Thanks, amigo. The BEO, by the way. Finish her. Well, this ought to be fun. Damn it, the blood beast spawned. He does nothing. He's all by himself now. Fuck my life. Yeah, I couldn't even get the overall data because it DC'd me twice. But yeah, I mean, every time he's up single target, he does 500,000 damage. I think even on single target, he'll be top 10. But I think in Mythic Plus, he'll be number 1 damage. Maybe we should do the Priory dungeon. I think that one's probably a lot less buggy than Cinderbrew Meadery today. Towelliee, thank you for the ad revenue. Exactly. Exactly. All right, give me a sec. Gotta go, Pete. Be right back. We're gonna do the Priory dungeon. It's just the better dungeon to do. Oh, actually, there might be another dungeon that's good that has a lot of mob density. Rookery has a lot of mob. Stone Vault, actually. Let's do Stone Vault. That's actually my favorite dungeon, second favorite dungeon of the expansion next to Priory. And while I'm doing that, let's leave the beta key giveaway going. Let's see, TWW beta key number 2. All right, if you guys want a chance to win a beta key for the War Within, if you don't already have one, the keyword is #key4me. That's it. Type that in and you're in. That's right. Key for me. Type in key for me in chat, baby. All 5 people who still need a beta key. All 5 of you fuckers. Towelliee, I need one too. No, you don't. You just want an extra so you can flex. You want to flex that extra key, bro. I am one of those 5 people. I mean, 167 people have entered the giveaway. That's not bad. I mean, that's about how many people I would imagine still need a beta key. I'll give you guys another 5 minutes or so. Don't say it, man. Your dog needs a beta key. No beta gang. I think this might be the first time ever where if I say type 1 if you don't have a beta key, type 2 if you do in chat, that the people who do outweigh the ones that don't. I don't think that's ever happened in like WoW history. You know? Pre-patch should probably start in July. I mean, I think we're like a month away from pre-patch. I'd say we're 5 weeks away. Especially if they want to do the same thing they did in Dragonflight, which was have like phases of a pre-patch. So like, remember pre-patch had like phase 1. So phase 1 pre-patch is like, you know, war bands, you know, with the hero talents. Then phase 2 pre-patch is like the event, the actual event where you go do the Azeroth thing that like in beta. I have a wife, enough said. And you know what your wife would really like nowadays, and I'll tell you what it is, a clean set of balls. And you know where you can get products to get yourself a clean and nice shaving set of balls? Manscaped.com with code Towelliee at checkout, which gives you a lovely free shipping. Not only free shipping, my friends, free international shipping. So all you, you know, EU peeps out there, you know, look, I'm just saying, you know what they say about the French with the hair, you know, yeah, maybe Manscaped could help out with that. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying, you know, Manscaped.com has amazing men's grooming products, everything from ball shavers to ear and nose trimmers to compact beard shavers, beard trimmers. They got all kinds of lotions and colognes and perfumes. They got nail care. They got everything, man. They got everything. My wife loves a good safari, though. Yeah, she loves being a cat coughing up hairs. That's awesome. Must be a kink of hers. The fuck?
Emotional damage.
Yeah, rodeo enjoyer. But yeah, check out Manscaped. Father's Day is coming up in a couple of days. So make sure that, you know, get a good gift for your, you know, dad, uncle, if you're a wife, you know, get something good for your husband, something that you will benefit from as much as they will. And once again, Manscaped has everything for men's grooming. Everything. And don't forget, ladies can use this stuff too. I'm throwing it out there. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, you know, beard trimmer. I mean, if that's your thing, if you're an earthen, that's cool. You know, but look, they got the weed whacker. They got the handyman. They got names for everything. The plow. That's not what you think. This isn't a porn. This is a Christian stream, all right? The plow. They have the shears. The shears is my favorite. Believe it or not, I've been using Manscaped for like 7 years now. I'm actually on the Lawnmower 5.0, but for me, the best product they have is the shears. That they don't like me saying that because obviously they want me to sell their top shit, but I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you right now, the shears is the shit. The men's nail grooming kit, this thing is like stainless steel, heavy duty. You could have the crustiest fucking 1-inch thick nails. This shit will plow through that, bro. This is the coolest thing they have. It comes in a beautiful case and it's only $25. And once again, you're getting 20% off with code Towelliee on top of the discounts they already have for Father's Day. All right, so I'm just saying, give it a go, give it a look. They got all kinds of shit. And if you look at the groin section, it'll blow your fucking mind away. Because, I mean, like I said, they got ball aftershave lotion, chafing ball deodorant, ball toner, groin wash, groin exfoliant, groin shaving gel. They got everything, bro. And if you don't think this shit is real, it's real and it works. Okay? Yeah, I ain't fucking with you. It works. Are your balls shaved and good looking? Mine, hell yeah. I use my Manscaped about every 4 to 5 weeks. If we're going on a trip, faster. But this is the big package I was talking about. Yeah, this one's the one that comes with the body hair trimmer and everything. Actually, there's a better package than this. Where's the big package? Where's like the Giga? Oh, the performance package, right? Yes. This is the one. This is the one that comes with like everything. It comes with a pair of boxers, a t-shirt, the nose and ear trimmer, and it's $140, and that's not even with my code. You could actually get this for like $105, $115, and it's like $250 normally. That's because of Father's Day. But yeah, check out Manscaped. They've been sponsoring our channel for the last couple of months now. You guys are buying so much of it, they keep coming back to me. They know my demographic. Yeah, they can't be out there sponsoring fucking, you know, some of those big 30K streamers who have like 12-year-olds watching the channel. They don't have any fucking fuzz on their peaches. You know, all of us in this channel, we got big fucking balls with hair that need shaving. Buy that shit. It is a good price, by the way. Your demographic, hairy folks. No, people with income. People who have jobs. All right, let's pick a winner for this beta key. Winner is Hanvar. Hanvar, I think you were just talking in fucking chat. Where's Hanvar? Hanvar, are you in chat? Hanvar, winner of the beta key. Swear to God, he just spoke. Maybe like 10 minutes ago. Well, I am. Yes, there you go. Hanvar, do you need a beta key? Thought you were in the beta. If not, it's all good, bro. I got you. But I am, yes. Okay, so we're going to pick another winner. All right. Sorry. I mean, to be fair, man, the keyword is, you know, key for me. Caught. I mean, I have to ask. I just saw the spam. I get it. You saw the spam. You wanted to join in on the fun. It's cool. Deny you. How about Timmy Chips? This guy's like a fucking gangster. Hey, yo, you go over there. You fucking tell Timmy Chimps to get the fuck out of my house, all right? You tell Timmy Chimps to go do what I told him to do to get that thing with the guy that one time. You tell Timmy Chips what I fucking said. Timmy Chips, do you have a beta key? Or do you need one? Timmy Chips. All right, well, then you shall have a beta key. Please respond to your Twitch whisper that I'm going to send you in a few seconds here. You should have just gotten a Twitch whisper. Just respond to it so I know that you're there. It's the only way I can give you the key. So, yeah, Twitch whisper's at the top of your screen to the left of your profile icon. There's a bunch of little icons with numbers on it because you don't check it like no one else does. One says whispers tab. Grat Stallone. Grat Stallone. Yeah, you got to respond to those whispers there, Timmy Chips. You have that whispers enabled on Twitch. It is the third icon from the right. Had to verify. Jesus Christ. This should be going through. Well, you have to respond to me, bro. You have to like type out so I can know that you're there in the whisper. Key for no one, bro. So, dude, I couldn't even give these away nowadays, bro. Give it to someone. Well, what do you mean give it to someone else? Are you shitting me? Bro, just respond to the whisper. They say my phone linked to another account. Oh my God. It's weird because I'm sending you. Do you know where to check your whispers? Are you sure you can't see it? Because, yeah. Okay, so you could see the whisper. You could see it though. You could see it visually. You could see it though. Yeah. Okay, cool. There you go. Did you see the key I just sent you? You got congratulations. We're done. Congratulations. We're fucking done. Sweet Jesus. Why is this so hard? Why is this so hard? That aged me. There you go. There you go. No, don't type it in chat to confirm. Don't listen to these mongrels. Am I still in the fucking queue? Dude, how are there like 10,000 people on the beta, but there's no healers queuing? The affixes aren't even in yet, bro. The affixes aren't even in yet. Bro, it's hard to do beta key giveaways. Years ago, Blizzard would just send me an Excel spreadsheet with like 600 keys. And I could just give them out like money. Healer's no fun on WoW, that's why. Healing is boring. Damn. Very different takes we have today. Let me see something. What the fuck? Horizon prism frames. I mean, bro, I'd buy these if they had them in the augments. They just told me that they have like new colors for glasses, and I was like, bro, let me check this shit out real quick. Honestly, I think while you're streaming, you could probably barely see those. Because when I wear my Havanas, you could barely see the Havana color on my Spectres. $25 off, I mean, or use code TOW. Same thing. Do the Infernals have? Oh, only those glasses have it. $160. Yeah, the Horizons are pretty expensive. Well, you know, obviously Gamer Advantage has been fueling our vision for about a year now. So, I mean, they're great glasses. They accept insurance. I think that's the biggest thing with a lot of people. That's why they keep selling so well on this channel, is because people use their, what is it called? Honey, what's that insurance called for glasses? HSA or? HSA or FSA or some shit? Capable? Yeah, HSA capable. And what's cool is that, like, most of those insurances end at the end of a year, right? So it's one of those like you use it or lose it kind of things. Yeah. Yeah. So it's either use it or lose it. But yeah, definitely think about getting yourself a pair of Gamer Advantage, though. I mean, like I said, I haven't seen anyone complain from the hundreds that have purchased it in this channel. And by the way, we also have a code for that, code TOW. Make sure to use my link. But yeah, insurance for prescriptions. Their prescriptions are done like in-house, fast, easy. You don't have to, they don't have any medium company where you have to wait like months to get it. They're pretty awesome. Obviously, my favorites are the Spectres, Diablos, and the Infernos. You know, and hopefully by the time the subathon comes around, we might be doing something cool. Don't know yet. HSA rolls year over year. Then why do some people in the channel say that theirs were done? Well, no one from EU ever has an issue purchasing them. No, I think Gamer Advantage has a way superior lens than most of the other gamer glasses. I don't really even call Gamer Advantage gamer glasses. I wear mine just walking around. Like usually when I'm done streaming, I keep these on and I just walk around the house with them, or I go out to the card shop, or when I go outside, I still wear them. Especially the ones that have the sun clip on them. But yeah, they do have 3 different versions now. They have Focus, Sleep, and Dream. I usually get the Resmi Sleep because they're the best protection for your eyes and they do help you sleep. I like them a lot, but definitely do a lot of research. If you come here to the website and use my GA link or glasses command, they'll show you all the studies they've been in. All the information is there. They're very transparent and they're good glasses. You know, I'd rather have glasses that really protect my eyes, help me mentally and help me while I'm gaming and when I'm not gaming, than go for a flashier brand that just does a bunch of collaborations with different gaming companies that makes everything look cool, but they don't really provide enough protection. You know, so make sure you research it first. But yeah, definitely use your insurance if you want to buy yourself a pair. Yeah, we've been sponsored with GA now for what? About a year and some change. I think our sponsorship relationship started a little before the Diablo 4 subathon. So we're hoping that for the next subathon in 2 months, we will do some better stuff. Okay, this can't be right. There's no way I'm in the queue for this long, right? I'm like, hold on now. This can't be right. Yeah, 100% they have blue light filter protection. The cool part is that like their lenses, like they do the blue light protection, but they look like you can barely even see the tint on them. So you don't get that, like some people really are kind of weird about going out in public with their gamer glasses. Because like, oh, people think you're weird with the yellow tint or the blue tint or the green tint. Their glasses really don't even have a fucking tint, which is awesome. Oh, FSA is user to lose it. HSA is billed year over year. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. But yeah, if you're like me and you love like aviator style, Diablos are the way to go. Beautiful aviator style. This is more old school aviator, and then the Spectres are more of like what they call their new age aviator style. And they look good, man. It looks snazzy. The only time you don't see me wearing mine is when it's nighttime and I like the lights to be dim and turned off and we just chill. All right, let's see if we can maybe not get DC'd in this dungeon here.
So here we are. High Speaker Irish. Or is it just Irish now? Swept from the Hall of Awakening into the stone vault. Probably running like a frightened mouse. He's cowering terrorist beastie.
I gotta get my fucking whatchamacallit set up after this. My plater. I want to see if plater actually works.
What's this? Is that Golem fused with something else? Titanic earthen technology enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
What a nerd. Like, what a fucking nerd. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Shoot down. What the boo boo?
Looks like the main door is locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console.
That warrior just fucking blasted, bro. Holy shit. Fuck it, might as well pull some more trash. You bring back the pug group the other day with the tank? Nah, dude, I don't even know what happened to that group.
Machine speakers. In the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
There's my blood beast. Probably not gonna be able to pop these mobs. Did it pop? Well, it might have popped.
Intruders detected. Defense protocols activated. Countermeasures on.
Yeah, sometimes, man, the DPS in these groups are just so good. Can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, shit. Tomorrow you won't be able to fucking steamroll shit like this if you're doing a +8 or a +9 with double affixes. And we're going to test out all the new affixes, trust me. Oh, they must have added the enrage on this guy. He never enraged before, I don't think.
Look for another minecart. If it's here, we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk.
Favorite tank so far? Paladin. I think Paladin is just solid overall. Them and Bear tanks have the two best hero talent combination trees. Death Knight too. Except Sand Lane isn't really like that crazy good for damage unless you time your Blood Beast properly. But here's the thing, you can't really time it properly because it's completely random based on your death strikes. You can definitely get it to proc within a window of Vamp Blood, like right now. But you have to keep spamming Vampiric Strike to make it spawn. It's like you're, how do we say, it's like you're chasing it, you know, which is, I hate that kind of gameplay, but... Because it proccing off of Death Strike is not a fucking thing.
I've got one face with scar interruption. Fascinating.
There's no way this guy survives. Yeah, see, it's like you don't even get the absorb bubble. I feel like I just want to auto attack bosses until it's time for like a damage amp and then go nuts. But yeah, tomorrow, definitely a different situation. Survival at the top is wild. Really? Marksman's been killing it in every
Beyond saving. This seems like poetic justice.
in every single thing I've been, you know, every dungeon we've been in. This is gonna be a fun pull. You know, the blood beast spawned at the end. See, they spawn here and then they're useless. It's so stupid. It's such a good ability, but with such a like a non-deterministic like rate of spawning. No one has lust? Oh, we have. I was say we have a little bit of lust. Didn't even spawn there either. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Good. But, yeah, you can see here, where's the Blood Beast damage? Blood Boil, Rune Weapon. Wow, the Blood Beast only ended up popping on one trash pack. Whereas in the previous dungeon, it was my top damage. It was literally 21% of my damage. So that just goes to show that, like, and you know, the Blood Beast spawns based on vampiric striking, right? And vampiric strike only procs based off a death strike 10%. So it's rare that you get it. So but when you pop vamp blood, you could spam vampiric strike. And sometimes you get lucky and it spawns immediately, or sometimes you get unlucky and it spawns at the tail end of a trash pack dying. So that's why, I honestly, overall, if I had to pick a hero talent for everything, I'd go Deathbringer. I think Reaper's Mark is way cooler and more consistent, and you know, is more predictable. Whereas the Sand Lane build is a lot of Death Strike damage, self-healing, stuff that you don't really need because you already have Death Strike. What's up, T? What's up? What are your tats? Algalon? It's like Algalon holding the entire Azeroth globe. Got it a few years ago now. Excuse me. Yeah, we're doing another tattoo goal for the subathon. I already actually emailed the dude who did my Diablo Crusader shield tattoo on my leg during the Diablo subathon, and for the TWW subathon, we have a goal to unlock the tank shield, the tank logo tattoo, which I want to get it. Yeah, this is my tattoo. It's from Ulduar. So it's like the Algalon picture of him, siphoning Azeroth. This is when it wasn't fully done, but you get the point. Yeah, surprisingly, like when I go to the gym or I go out with a tank top or a cutoff, some people recognize it. They'll be like, "Oh, is that Algalon?" Like, yeah. No, they won't stream it. Plus, I'd have to shut down my subathon stream to bring it back up, and I don't want to do that to my numbers. So, just like last time, we take pictures of it as it's happening, and then when I come home, we full screen it. No many people said that. For sure, they said that. 100%. Even people who look at my Crusader tattoo have asked if I like playing Diablo. Yeah, this is the logo I want to get. You see this? You see this right here? Like the tank LFG logo. I'm gonna get that logo on this arm over here. With the check mark included? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Don't know. But that is one of the sub goals. We already have over 24 sub goals. So I'm looking to add more. I want to, for a subathon of this magnitude, being that it's World of Warcraft, we're going to need at least 35-ish. Hey, don't forget, 20K subs. OnlyFans feet. I'm just saying, it's there. Lulu's ready to, stuff my feet in Jello and take sexy pictures. It only costs you 25 cents to subscribe. All the proceeds goes towards RIPS in 2025. I think it's worth. Put it on your back to cover. I'm not going to have a big ass logo like that. Honestly, I might just get this on my forearm. Honestly, I might just get it on my forearm instead. Is Mighty Bloody Arrow banned? He wants an unbanned. Can you look into it? Who? Who? Well, you'll be on an FBI database if you join that. Oh, I probably already am, bro. Mighty Bloody Arrow sounds familiar. Why are they whispering you? Wait, not a mod. Yeah. Just randomly pick someone in chat like, help me out, bro. Help me out, bro. Why no BGQs pop? Because ain't nobody playing PvP on the beta, bro. Ain't nobody on the beta PvPing, dog. Just throwing that out there. Anybody being on live? How'd you put shades on who? Lulu just asked me earlier, what do I want for Father's Day? I'm like, cards. Hey, the trading post thing again. All right, let's. What they changed with Warrior? I think Warriors. I mean, I hate Mountain Thane, but I love Colossus. But I guess we'll switch to Mountain Thane because I think they increased some of the damage, right? I think now it's called Thunderblast or what's the name of it now? I swear to God, they changed the name of it to something different. How's Rhett looking? Oh, they're busted. They're getting a nerf bat pretty soon, or they're getting their numbers adjusted pretty soon, guaranteed. Not even 100%, by the way. Like, I already know they're gonna get they're getting adjusted. Herald was nerfed already. That's not enough. Their problem is their burst, which is funny because I feel like we're reliving history. Right? Red Paladins had an issue where like their burst damage was good, but their sustain was shit. Then they were changed so that their sustain is good, but their burst is shit. Now they were back to having their burst be good and sustain is shit. And now who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? You know? Oh yeah. When raid testing happens tomorrow, 100% they're gonna look at the outliers and see like, I mean, don't forget the world first guilds are gonna be testing in private. So you'll see what they're gonna do. Yeah, after this dungeon, I'm gonna make a survival character for tomorrow. I mean, they're gonna be tuning classes all the way to season 1. Don't forget the expansion comes out, then like 2.5 weeks later, 3 weeks later, we get the actual season. They're gonna be tuning in that window too. We can only really tell you what's good now. Wait, you're saying Seismic now is part of what do they change with Seismic? Like I'm out of the loop here. Was that recently? What do I get rid of? That's what I need to figure out. I have to get rid of armor to get Seismic, I think. Right? Oh no. You can't, actually. Yeah, remove rumbling. I mean, the cooldown is going to be so good, though. Yeah, right? We have like 3 hours, right? It's like 9 o'clock. Oh, dude, you meant, yeah, you meant Easter. Fuck. Well, I'm done in like half an hour, dude. That was still what? Don't worry about it. You're good for 12 your time. That works. All right. I'll see you in 3 hours, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Do I still give away 5 pounds of bacon? Nah, dude. We do not. They actually stopped selling the ones that I like. All right. Let's go thunderclap shit. Mountain Dane is so easy. That's all you do. You just thunderclap all the time. It's like, I don't know. Just a lot of thunderclapping. How are mages? What? I don't even know why people ask about mages. As if mages are not going to be OP anyway. You know? Come on, man. When have mages ever been bad? There you go, Mighty. Get into it. Dude, the fire spec is out of control. Yeah, fire mage right now is disgusting. Didn't it become a TOS thing to give away bacon, or what was it? No, there was no TOS thing. Just the company that did it, that shipped worldwide, stopped doing it. So I just stopped doing it. Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we got? A disconnect. Cool. My kind of ordeal. No, I don't play RuneScape. I've played it like once ever. And that's it. Not my kind of game. I tend to stay away from those crazies over there. I stay in my little WoW hole here. All right. I'm here. What's going on? What's the dealio? Ah.
Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
I forgot something. Where is my shockwave? Wait, did we end up getting rid of shockwave? Should be there. That's weird. Okay. Do 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 do. The funny part is that, like, I think out of all the hero talents, I think like the one for warriors has the biggest like sound. You can hear it. It goes like a little zap. There you go. It's like, it's a very distinct sound too. It's just very nice.
Shaymail, your training grounds fall to the intruders.
Shaymail. Where is she anyway? She's supposed to show up. Is she behind us? Oh, she's like down here. How does she even end up down here? That was fucking weird. What betas are we on? The only endgame one there is. Oh dear. It's so crazy how much rage you have.
Helena, they have stopped the production of our weapons.
Yeah, Warrior feels like pretty chill. Like I said, Mountain Thane is just press Thunderclap a lot. Not a lot of thought really goes into it. From what I heard, people can, like, warrior tanks are actually up there with Mountain Thane and Colossus as some of the top, like, AoE DPS for tanks. It's actually, like, really, really good dungeon DPS. Single target, probably you want Colossus over the rest of the shit. But for Mythic Plus and shit, bro, back to Thunderclap Central. They do take a little bit more damage. Do I have a do I have defensive stance up, right?
Delcry was an Arathi hero. How could the
Two strikes lucky. God, God!
It's a lot more consistent damage, too. And by the way, I did mention earlier in the stream that we will be doing a little weekend 72-hour stream for the Paris Land MMO next week. Kind of nothing else going on in the gaming world now that Destiny 2 came out already and raid testing has started. But should be a pretty good, fun stream. Kind of check it out, see how they've maybe fixed the pay-to-win shit. Seems like they've fixed the pay-to-win shit. We'll see. We'll see. I don't have a sponsored stream for it or anything. I just like to do that for games that are new. That way I give it an honest, how to say, like an honest go. Instead of being like other people who play games for like, you know, like 5 hours and try to give an opinion on it. I really can't, but do. Why are you guys typing key for me? There is no giveaway going on right now, by the way.
Demonstrate your worth.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall at our
I'm confused. Is there a giveaway happening?
intruders.
Oh, there you go. I closed it. Origin for me, you damn fucking right. Dude, hopefully we have some really good Origin giveaways for the subathon. Should be pretty insane. I'm trying to see if we can squeak out a PC giveaway and a laptop giveaway, all in one giveaway. Would be pretty insane. Moobot baiting chat, is it?
Murpray has warped the priory from a place of
Key for them.
uprising. Why? She has always preached the strength of the Emperor's will, but to turn her against us is madness.
Dude, as much damage as the Warrior's doing, man, I can't see Warriors being better than a Vengeance Demon Hunter, though. I'm gonna be real with you.
Such heresy. They defile the sacred flame by animating the dead. They are no better than the chorus.
Oh shit! I wonder if it's not working. It's not keybound properly. Wait. Please, God, let these people wait. Oh, this dungeon is severely anti-melee. 100%. Yep, that's a wipe. That's why you let the tank pull everything. Oh, Death Knight finally doing some work. I don't mind. This is probably saved because of DK. Yeah, DK save right there, dude. Yeah, without slappy hands here, bro, it's pretty fucking rough. Azurite Surge. Keep forgetting to use that, by the way. My fucking racial. It's such a shit racial. I don't know. I hate empowered abilities for like anything other than evokers. That's like Blizzard's thing. They want to see, like, you know. I want to see how it works on other races. I'm just ticking away here. Oh, shit. What's weird is she just fucking stays in that fucking little area and you can't even interrupt her out of it. Yeah, that buff was just insane. That fountain buff, just too much damage, man. Too much damage. Let's see, I was 403,000 overall damage. That's really fucking good, honestly. That's pretty good. Have her calm down, please.
All who take comfort in the light of the sacred flame, thank you.
376 for normal. These expansions that were announced are going to be the end of the story. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the end of the story, then the start of a new one. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. 21% of the damage Thunder Blast. Wow. That is actually nuts. Holy moly. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, Thunderclap itself was only 4.4%, but the effects of Thunderclap that convert into the Blood and Thunder and Thunder Blast. Holy shit. That's a good amount, though. It's a good fucking amount. And then Lightning Strike. Yeah, damaging enemies with Thunderclap, Revenge, or Execute have a 32% chance to also strike one with a lightning bolt, dealing nature damage. During Avatar, it occurs more often. So I'm a little confused, though. Yeah, so Thunder Blast is the passive. So it's Shield Slam, granting you Thunder Blast, second to 2 charges, and it's 40% increased damage as Storm Strike. So yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense considering you're Shield Slamming a shit ton as well. Ooh, man, that's just a lot. That is just a lot, bro. Yeah, Blessing of the Sacred Flame did 4. So I think they nerfed this. This looks like they nerfed it. Unless for me it's just low damage because my Thunder Blast was doing most of it, but the Pally Priest buff either got nerfed. Let's see the Red Paladin. Where's his at? Yeah, his was also only 2%. Yeah, they nerfed it. This shit, no doubt, was like 10% of your damage. Any dungeon. Or this dungeon. I don't know why you want to look at a fucking Red Paladin. It's always the same shit. Divine Storm, Wake of Ashes, Blade of Justice. Like, I don't know. Their son's Avatar, though. Finally calmed down a little bit. 5% of the damage. What was it doing before? I mean, to be fair, the dude still did 717,000 damage overall. That's still a lot of fucking damage, man. Beta key giveaway done? Yes. It has been completed. More tomorrow morning. Let's see some Havoc. You know what? Surprisingly, when's the last time we had a Havoc in our group? Like a week ago? I haven't seen Havoc. I haven't seen Rogues. And I sure as shit haven't seen Shamans. So... see, the Fire Mage, Living Bomb, obviously, is going to be his most damage. Phoenix Flames is, Pyroblast. Arcane Phoenix only did 6.5%, though. Frosty K was Barely did shit. Dude, the Frosty K, the 9% of his damage, number 3, was the dungeon buff. That's sad. That's super sad. His Reaper's Mark did like no DPS. His Wave of Souls was pretty bad too. Like, see, like on a Blood DK, Wave of Souls, Reaper's Mark, and Exterminate are top 5 damage when I spec into Reaper. How was the healing on the Warrior? Yeah, same shit as always. The second wind talent's not that bad. I don't know. But yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking the fact that Warrior damage is good. I will say though, like out of all the tanks I played, Warriors still seem like they're taking like the most damage in dungeons on big trash packs. You know, like I feel like you need like a fucking Giga Slam healer. You know, luckily you have Ignore Pain, Shield Block, but I mean, like I said, on those weeks where the casters are doing 20% more magic damage, and then the other week where they're doing where they have 30% haste, which means they have Bloodlust, man, you better hope you got to time your spell reflex at the right time and a bunch of shit. I don't know. I've been testing a bit of enhancement. So caster are cool. No, casters suck. Is Lulu streaming? No. What the fuck is going on right now? Yeah, personally, I don't know. Oh, EU. Okay. I was like, yo, why did PayPal just get... Why did Blizzard EU just charge my PayPal account? And I was like, oh, it didn't click in my head. I was like blank for a minute there. I was like, the fuck? Then I forget. Then I forget. Melee going to level a warrior? Yeah. I don't know, man. Warriors are good. Personally, I still like the gameplay of Devastator, or Colossus, excuse me, over Mountain Thane. But, I mean, if Mountain Thane is going to be fucking getting buffed every week and doing that kind of damage, bro, then I'm totally fucking down for it. I am down to clown. How'd you go? You guys work on beta? I just installed the recent version. Go to curseforge.com, look for weak auras, and just install the latest one. Yeah, right now, like, WoW Up is not really updating any of my shit for beta. Like, it still says there's a details update, but you shouldn't update it because it'll actually lower your version. Like, I have a higher version than that one. Never seem really weird. You guys are in a tier set, right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure I'm in mine. Yep. It's not doing much more damage than fully geared people are doing on live. I would say we're doing about 100k more. 150k. I don't know. I don't know what the damage is on live. I haven't been on retail. I only log into my Demon Hunter on retail, or Vengeance Demon Hunter, to just do some keys. I mean, if we were doing more damage, we'd be doing more damage than DPSers. Well, my item level is not 611 in that dungeon. I'm like, what's your item level in the heroic dungeon? Like 5. What is it? Anyone remember? Yeah, you do know that we're scaled down in dungeons, right? Like, out here, it's different. Now I want to walk into a dungeon just to see what it is, but now I don't think I could do that. Actually, you can't do that. I know where I could do that. Hold on. Is it 567? Yeah, so 567 is, yeah. I mean, you think about it. Let's see. What's Raid's normal mode? Let's see LFR. Yeah, LFR is 590. Normal is 610. So I'm assuming for tomorrow's heroic raid testing, we're going to be at 610 item level for testing. Basically our current item level, I would assume. But yeah, 567 for heroic dungeons. That's like 50 item levels higher than the end of the than the end of the expansion, right? So yeah, I would say 150,000 more damage in dungeons seems about right numerically. At least for a tank. And don't forget that the DPS tank trinkets are now 33% less effective. So we're not getting that extra damage from, like, let's say an augury or a or a rage, not a rage heart, augury or a what's the other one? The one from Smolderon. So yeah, I mean, gotta factor that in. Hollowed Life, thank you for the 2 years, appreciate it. Signet brand, thank you. I'm not sure people even use Signet brand on retail. But anyway, I'm going to get going. Great stream today. Good times. We started super early today, so I can get through all these tanks. Tomorrow, Mythic Plus testing begins. So does raid testing. Raid testing actually is earlier than normal. Usually raid testing starts at like 1 in the afternoon, then 2, then 3. Now it's at 11 in the morning. So Mythic Plus testing starts at 10 in the morning, I think. If it's earlier, great. I'm still going to be on super. So tomorrow's going to be probably like a 12-hour stream. Tomorrow and Friday. But yeah, we'll do a couple of keys with the new affixes. Try them out. Obviously, I'll be on the Paladin first. The Paladin will always get first dibs on trying out all the dungeons. I'm not going to do a Vengeance Demon Hunter because that's cheating. No bullshit. It's literally cheating. Like, Vengeance Demon Hunters are like so high up right now for Mythic keys. And all the other tanks are like hanging out down here, having a good fucking time. Little circle jerk down here while the Vengeance Demon Hunters are like herpa derpa derp, sigil of chains, herpa derpa derp, silence, herpa derpa derp, misery, herpa derpa derp, silence, herpa derpa derp, sigil of chains, herpa derpa derp. They're just dancing around, just spamming sigils. But yeah, we'll do a bunch of Mythic Plus and we'll get into that. And then obviously we always stream our raid testing. It is heroic, so if anyone from the stream wants in on raid testing and you're like an average raider, we could definitely use you. I'm not sure how many of us are going to be there from our guild tomorrow. I think maybe like 8. So we'll definitely need a bit more people. So if anyone wants to heal or DPS, just be around the channel. Honestly, here's my prediction. I think these servers are going to crash. That's just me. We've never had this many people on the beta to do raid testing and Mythic Plus testing ever. So I'm just going to assume that this server, because this is the only end game server to test on, and I think it's going to crash for sure. Like, I would be surprised if we get any testing done unless they fix the servers. But anyway, thank you today for everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning. Get ready for 2 straight lovely 12-hour bangers with some testing going on. Finally, the end game of the expansion to be shown with Mythic Plus, and we do have rips this Saturday, so watch out for that. See you guys in the AM.